Pragnadeepa Learning Center.
So, in the last class, we started with the concept of matrices, correct? And we talked about something called types of matrices. In that, I can bifurcate into square matrices where the number of rows is equal to the number of columns, and I can talk about what is that? Rectangular matrices where M is not equal to N, correct? And under square matrices, we learned diagonal, scalar, and identity. And what is the operations that we learned on matrices? Basically, we learned two operations. One is how to find the transpose, and the next one is to find addition, that is sum, or subtraction, that is difference. So transpose of a matrix to one matrix is enough. You change the rows to columns or columns to rows. When you want to add or subtract two matrices, we have to be sure that the orders must be same. Okay, orders must be same. Now let's quickly recall. Okay, what all the things that we did. So suppose I take a matrix A, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, definitely it's a rectangular matrix and the order is 2 cross 3, correct? The order is 2 cross 3. Now what is A dash? That is A transpose. 1, 4, 2, 5, and 3, 6. So if you can able to see, the rows is converted to columns or the columns is converted to rows. Correct? Note that here, students, I cannot perform A plus A dash, correct? Can I perform A plus A dash? No, A plus A dash is not, A plus A dash is not possible. Why it's not possible? The order of the matrix A and order of the matrix A dash are not same. Suppose if A is a square matrix, then A plus A dash is possible, right? So when the operation addition or difference is possible with respect to A and A dash, when we are working with square matrices. Okay, that is one observation that we can make. So I suppose I'll take example number 2. Say I'll go with the matrix A, 1, minus 3, 0, 2, 4, 6, and 1, minus 2, 1. Okay. Now what is A dash? 1, 2, 1, minus 3, 4, minus 2, 0, 6, 1. Correct? So you have A and A dash. Now it's easy to check that we can perform A plus A dash. Can we do A plus A dash? What is A plus A dash? 2, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 8, 4, 1, 1, 1, 4, 2. Correct? Yes or no? Okay. Now says to students, for time being, instead of calling A plus A dash, shall I call this matrix as say B for time being? So how I have defined matrix B? It is nothing but A plus A dash. For time being, I have calculated. I have written like this. Now, I want you people to calculate B dash. You have B, right? You have a matrix B. Come and calculate B dash.
2 minus 1. Minus 1, 8, 4, 1, 4.
Yes, what happened? What is the observation? Did you get B itself? Did you get B itself? So what is the conclusion? Is B dash equal to B? But note that yesterday we learned that the transpose of a matrix is equal to matrix when it is a diagonal matrix, scalar matrix, or identity matrix. but this is not a diagonal matrix, but yet it is possessing some property. What is the property it is possessing? The transpose is same as its matrix. And these type of matrices are called symmetric matrices. Okay, what is that called? Symmetric matrices. Symmetric. So what is a symmetric matrix? A matrix is said to be symmetric if transpose of a matrix is equal to it's the matrix. Understood? Rutan?
Yes, sir.
Lakshay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And students, I'll tell you, creating a symmetric matrix is quite easy. ಏನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ನಲ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್. ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇರೋ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ ಆರ್ ದೇ ಸೇಮ್? See, observation ಮಾಡಿ, then you will understand. See, I give another example. Example number 3. Suppose say I take a matrix A. Say let me write even 4 cross 4 also I can write, but 3 cross 3 thank you will be comfortable. Say I wrote 340. What is 340? I wrote the principal diagonal elements. Suppose if I write 2 here, should I write 2 here again? Because I want to make it symmetric. Suppose if I write -3 here, I should write here -3. And if I write 1 here, here also I have to write 1. So now, no doubt, by just observing, can I tell that this is same as A dash also? Therefore, what is the conclusion of A? A is symmetric matrix. A is symmetric matrix. Okay, obviously there is one question. Suppose say I give a matrix A, which is not symmetric. Okay, say -3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, -6, 0. Say yes, clearly A is not symmetric, correct? A is not symmetric. But can you construct a symmetric matrix keeping A in the mind? How you can do? We already did. How you can find a symmetric matrix? By adding another matrix to A. How you will add that? You take the transpose of A, correct? What is the transpose of A? -3, 1, 4. 4, 2, -6. And 0, 3, 0. Yes, note that students, even this is not equal to A. That is why we are telling that it is not symmetric. But now what I'll do, I'll add with its transpose, that is A plus A dash. What is A plus A dash? -6, 5, 4. 5, 4, 3 -6, -3, 4, -3, 0. Now students, just observe A plus A dash. Is it symmetric matrix? So what is the conclusion? Given a matrix A, which is square matrix, we can always construct a symmetric matrix. How you can construct? By adding its transpose. Agreed? Agreed? A plus A dash is always symmetric. ಈ ತರದೆಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಪ್ತಾ ಇಟ್ಕೊಡಿ, CET ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Suppose already one symmetric matrix A ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ still it will be symmetric? Yes. In general, A plus A dash is always symmetric. Any doubt in this idea of construction of symmetric matrix? Please understand, students, you take any matrix which is symmetric or non-symmetric. If you add transpose to that matrix, then definitely it will become a symmetric matrix, provided it is a square matrix. Correct? ರೆಕ್ಟಾಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಮಿಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬರಕ್ ಚಾನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಏನ ಎ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ದೇ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. How can a rectangular matrix be equal to another rectangular matrix of different order? Concept of transpose ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? See, I will justify this statement. Say for example, I'll take a matrix A of order 1, 3, 4, -6 and 2, 1. Okay. It's a matrix of order 3 cross 2. Suppose I'll write A dash. What is A dash? 1, 4, 2. 3, -6, 1. Correct? And what is the order of this matrix? It's 2 cross 3. Now, definitely, students, A is not symmetric, but you cannot construct a symmetric matrix with respect to this matrix A because you cannot add A and A dash. A plus A dash is not permittable, correct here? So, when you can tell that A plus A dash is symmetric, when A is a square matrix. Any doubt in this example and observation? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, say suppose I take one more matrix A, 1, 3, 0, 4, -6, 1. And please, students, understand I'm writing it randomly, okay? Maybe you can observe that. I'm not writing by seeing a book, I'm simply placing 9 numbers. Without solving, can you tell whether it is symmetric or not? It's not symmetric, correct? Definitely, it's not symmetric. 1, 4, 2, 3, -6, 3, 0, 1, 5 is not symmetric. That's fine. Now, what I'll do, I'll try to explain you the concept of something called scalar multiplication. Okay? Scalar multiplication of a matrix. There is a matrix A. Okay, please try to understand, students. I'll take one more matrix A. I'll take the same matrix A. I'll take the same matrix A. Now tell me, can you add A and A? Yes, because this is of order 3 cross 3 and even this is of order 3 cross 3. Yes, by the operations of two matrices, yes, addition is permittable. So what is the left hand side? A plus A. What is A plus A on the right? 2, 6, 0. 8 minus 12, 2. 4, 6, 10. Agreed? Is this correct,
Yes.
students?
Sir.
So what is basically is this? Is it 2 times A? Is it 2 times A?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, students, instead of writing A again, say suppose I have a matrix A, right? I'll multiply all, please understand my language. I'll multiply all the elements by 2. So 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 4, 2 times minus 6, 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 5, 10. Now, did you observe that? Did you get A plus A?
Yes, sir.
So, what is this? This is called scalar. And what is A? Matrix. So, what is this concept called? Scalar multiplication to a matrix. So, when you are multiplying a number to a matrix, it should be multiplied to all the elements of the matrix. ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿ 2 ಇಂದಾನೇ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. 3 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ, 10 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ, ಇವನ್ 0 ಇಂದಾನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಮೈನಸ್ ಇಂದಾನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬೈ -2? ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬೈ -2 ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? -2a. What is -2a? -2 -6 0. -8 +12 -2. -4 -6 -10. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So given a matrix, can you multiply a scalar to that matrix? And that is called scalar multiplication. And here, students, there is no restriction for this matrix. Even it can be rectangular also. Rectangular ಗೂ multiply ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Square matrix ಗೆ multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. Shall I give an example? One more example for scalar multiplication of a matrix.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me give an example of a rectangular matrix. Say matrix A is equal to 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 4, 5 antide. So what is the order of this matrix? The order of this matrix is 3 cross 2, correct? So suppose I will find half A. What is the meaning of half A? I have to multiply half to all the elements of A. Yenagattaga 1, 3 by 2, minus 1 by 2, 0, 2, and 5 by 2, correct? So what is this? Still it is of order 3 cross 2. ಯಾಕೆ ಸರ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಎ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಬೇರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತಾ? ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಖಂಡಿತ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇನ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಬ್ಡಾ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಬ್ಡಾ? 2 ಲ್ಯಾಂಬ್ಡಾ, 3 ಲ್ಯಾಂಬ್ಡಾ, minus lambda, 0, 4 lambda, and 5 lambda. And this lambda is called scalar multiple, where actually this lambda can be any real. This can be any real number. Did you understand this concept? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ ಈಗ ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನ್ ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಬರೀಬೋದ ಆಚೆ. ಈಗ ಯೂಶಲಿ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ಜಿಬ್ರೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅಂತ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಯು ಮೈಟ್ ಆರ್ ಅವೇರ್ ಆಫ್. ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ 3x² ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ 2x. ಏನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು? ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ x ಕಾಮನ್. ಸೊ 3xy plus 2 ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀವಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? So similar on this line, say for example, I have a matrix say B, which consists of say 2, 4, 6, minus 12, 8, 10 and 13. Just one example here. So what is the order? I have taken 3 cross 2. Sorry, 2 cross 3. Sorry, 2 cross 3. Okay. B ಏನು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇರಲಿ. But can I write that as 2 times 1, 2, 3, minus 6, 4, 5. ಬರೀಬೋದಾ? ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿರೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬಿ ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ನ 2 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಂಗ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? ಸಪೋಸ್ ಐ ಕಾಲ್ ದಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 2a ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರಿತೀನಿ. ವೇರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಎ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಎ? 1, 2, 3, minus 6, 4, 5. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಎ ಗೆ ನಾನು 2 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಈವನ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಲಕ್ಷ ಧೃತನ್?
Yes, sir.
ಓಕೆ.
Yes, sir.
Now let us take one more matrix. Say matrix A. I wrote a diagonal element 0. Say 3 and 4. Say 5 minus 5. So you know the concept of taking something common from the matrix. ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾವು ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಎ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಏನ್ ಎ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್. ಏನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್? 0, minus 3, minus 4, 3, 0, 5, 4, minus 5, 0. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿ, is A and A dash same? No, they are not same. Therefore, A is not symmetric, correct? A is not symmetric. But can I take minus common? I mean minus common in the sense minus 1 common ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ತಾನೆ? ಮೈನಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೋಬೋದಾ ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಮೈನಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 0, 3, 4,
minus
minus 3, 0, 5,
minus
minus 5, minus 4, 5, 0. So what is this matrix after taking minus common?
A.
Is it A? So what I got, did I get negative A? Actually, A transpose is negative times its A. If this is the relation I get, then I'll tell that this type of matrices are called skew-symmetric matrix. ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಇದನ್ನ? Skew-symmetric matrix ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So how you will construct skew-symmetric matrix? Take the transpose, take negative sign outside. Suppose negative sign outside ತಗೊಳ್ದೆ direct ಆಗಿ A dash is equal to A if you get, then it is no more skew symmetric, it is simply called symmetric. And students, please again understand, here A cannot be rectangular. A should always be a square. Hangandre symmetric skew symmetric matrix ಯಾವ ಅಂಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Square matrix ಅಂಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ?
No,
No.
sir.
No, sir.
Okay. But if you try to see, suppose ನೀವೇ example construct ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, say suppose I tell you to construct a symmetric matrix in one side and say skew symmetric matrix on the other side. Okay. See, there is a kind of a gimmick or a trick to do that. In symmetric matrix, what you can do is you can write whatever the choice of diagonal elements that you want. See, I'm showing for 3 cross 3. Okay, 2 cross 2 ಬರೀಬಹುದು ಇದೇ ತರ. Suppose if you write 4 here, here you have to write 4. Basically ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು diagonal elements ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಎರಡು ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. Suppose if I write 10 here, here also you should write 10. Here if you write minus 5, here also you should write minus 5. Understood the trick how to write a symmetric matrix? Definitely this matrix and its transpose will be equal. A and A dash will be equal. How to write skew symmetric matrix? Diagonal entries must be 0, students. Skew symmetric matrix diagonal elements must be 0. 0 bit ಬೇರೆ ಇರೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, 0 ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. Apart from that, if you write 2 here, you have to write the opposite sign of that. ಯಾಕೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು +5 ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ -5. Here if I write 3, here I should write -3. No doubt this will become a skew symmetric matrix. ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ 2 cross 2 ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆ 2 cross 2 ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಸಿ ತಾನೆ. Yes. Understood everyone how to construct a symmetric and skew symmetric matrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now there is one quite challenge to it. Yen challenge andre, I'll give a matrix say A which is neither symmetric nor skew symmetric. Let's try to see the behavior of that. And there is one property of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix, and I'm connecting to today's concept. Today did we learn scalar multiple? Suppose if you multiply a scalar multiple to symmetric matrix, still the symmetric matrix remains symmetric. For example, e matrix A, okay, this is example 1 anta karkota idini for understanding purpose. Is example number 1 symmetric matrix? Yes. You multiply 2 to this, still you will get a symmetric matrix. Okay? You're understanding? And it
Yes, sir.
holds good even for skew-symmetric also. Okay, just remember this. Now, what I said, the challenge is, say suppose I have a matrix A, which is neither symmetric or skew-symmetric. See, randomly I'm writing. So what is the order of this matrix? 3 cross 3. It's not symmetric, correct? Skew-symmetric definite ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಡೈಗೊನಲ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ 0 ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? A dash ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. What is A dash, students? 3 minus 1, 6, 0, 2, 3 and 4, 4, 1. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸರಿ ತಾನೆ? ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಾನು ಈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ? ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 2 ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕಾಲಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 1, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 2. Maybe if you are a computer science background students, you can understand that I am writing an algorithm or a flow chart, okay, for a given problem to study. A plus A dash calculate ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Of course, A is not symmetric. A is not symmetric, but A plus A dash is symmetric. That we know. So what is A? In step 2, I'll get a symmetric matrix. So what is A plus A dash? 6 minus 1, 10. ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೂ 10 ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ -1 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೂ -1 ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ ಬೇಕೋ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, 4, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 7, ಇನ್ನಾದ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲೂ 7 ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ನೋಟ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 2, ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now what I'll tell you to do is, we know that we can divide the matrix by 2. It's same as multiplying half, correct? All elements nu half inda multiply ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 3 minus 1 by 2, 5. Minus 1 by 2, 2, 7 by 2. 5, 7 by 2 and 1. Correct? Now please understand, this A plus A dash by 2 is symmetric, correct? Okay, because A plus A dash is symmetric, right? We know that a scalar multiple is always symmetric. So step 2 ಏನ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು ನನಗೆ? I got symmetric. Step 3 ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ? Instead of A plus A dash, I'll write A minus A dash. A minus A dash ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. A minus A dash ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 minus 3, 0. 0 minus of -1 plus 1. 4 minus 6, minus 2. Minus 1 minus 0, minus 1. 2 minus 2, 0. 4 minus 3, 1. Now, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ 2 ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಸಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಲ್ವಾ? 6 minus 4, 2. 3 minus 4, minus 1. 1 minus 1, 0. ಏನಾಯ್ತು A minus A dash?
Skew-symmetric.
Very good. It's a skew-symmetric matrix ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ? So A minus A dash ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? By 2. Still skew-symmetric matrix. 0, half, -1. -1 by 2, 0, plus 1 by 2. 1, minus 1 by 2, 0. Correct? So now did you understand, students, how to construct a symmetric matrix and skew-symmetric matrix? ಈ by 2 ಮಾಡೋ ಬದಲು by 3 ನೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತಾ? ಅಥವಾ by 3 ಮಾಡದೆ by 2 ಮಾಡದೇನು A plus A dash, A minus A dash is always symmetric. A minus A dash is always skew-symmetric. But ಯಾಕೆ by 2 ನೇ ಮಾಡದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, is it sure that A is equal to A plus A dash by 2 plus A minus A dash by 2? ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? A plus A dash plus A minus A dash ನ LCM ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. A plus A dash plus A minus A dash. A dash ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 2A by 2. 2A by 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ? Can you see this black line and tell? ಈ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ. Say suppose I call this by equation number star. What we have done this in star? We have added a symmetric matrix and a skew-symmetric matrix to get our matrix, correct? Now matrix ಏನಿತ್ತು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? A. A plus A dash ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು. A plus A dash by 2 ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. A minus A dash ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು. A minus A dash by 2 ಏನಾಯ್ತು skew symmetric ಆಯ್ತು. When I add A plus A dash by 2 and A minus A dash by 2, what we got? We got A. We got our matrix A. That means any matrix can be written as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. In how many steps I can do that? 3 steps. Step number 1, find the transpose. Step number 2, find symmetric matrix. Step number 3, find skew symmetric matrix. ಯಾಕೆ ಬೈ 2 ನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾಕೆ 2a ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ.
A plus A dash ಮತ್ತೆ A minus A dash ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು
ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ 2a ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. A equals to A, which is not permittable. ನನ್ಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. So students, kindly note, every square matrix can be expressed as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್? given A, given a matrix A, what is step 1? Find A transpose. Step 2, find A plus A dash. Definitely A plus A dash ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಗೇ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಗೇ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ A is square. Please understand, here A must be square matrix. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಈ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡಿ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, A plus A dash by 2 ಕಾಂಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. Next step 3. In step 3, find A minus A dash. Please be aware of symbol. A minus A dash ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, A dash minus A ಅಲ್ಲ. A dash minus A ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು skew symmetric ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ A ಬರಲ್ಲ. Okay, what happens to this? It is definitely a skew symmetric matrix ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. And what we will do, we will find A minus A dash by 2. So step 2 ಮತ್ತೆ step 3 add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ will we get A? And therefore we are done with the problem. ಆಯ್ತಾ? An important question, students. Sometimes you will get easily 3 marks in the board exam. Express ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ has a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. ನೀವೇ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ similar way how I have done here. So it's quite important for 3 marks for the final exam. Okay, ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರೂ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, this will definitely happen. Any doubts? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್?
Yes.
Okay. Yesterday I said we will learn on thing. ಈಗ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕಲ್ತ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ ಇವತ್ತು, ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಬಾಲಿಕ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡೋಣ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಈಗ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಯೂಶಲಿ ಸಿಂಬಾಲಿಕ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ನ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ನೌ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಅ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ say of order. What's the order? 3 cross 4. Correct? ಈಗ ನಾನು ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ 2 ಅಂದಾಗ ಈಸಿ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ. ಏನು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ 2? ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರೋ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್. 3 ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒದ್ದಾಡಬೇಕು, 3 ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ. 4 ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 3 places. 1 ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 3 places. But -1, -2 easily we can locate, correct? So what we do is we symbolize the position of each element. Understood? So what we do, we try to symbolize. Heng symbolize ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ 1 ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. 11 ಅಂತ ಓದಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಓದ್ತೀವಿ? 1 1. ಏನಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ 1 represent ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? Can you guess what suffix 1 represents?
First row, first column.
First column. So first row, second column. 12 ಅಂತ ಓದಬಾರದು. Next A13. Is it A14? Next A21, A22, A23, A24. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? 24 ಅಲ್ಲ. A31, A32, A33, A34 and so on. So did you understand the concept of A suffix like this? Or in general ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರೀತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ AIJ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ, M cross N. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ M cross N ಇಲ್ಲ. ಐ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ರಾಸ್. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ 3 cross 4 ಅಂದ್ರೆ IJ 3 cross 4 ವೇರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. Understood the suffix number? So what I represents for row, J represents for column. Ith row, jth column ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Symbolic representation ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Students, you might be aware of a chapter sequence. ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಅರ್ಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಓದಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಇತ್ತು arithmetic progression and geometric progression. Say for example, in general, I write any numbers. Okay. So what I'm doing, am I writing a series of numbers? And do you feel that there is a pattern in this number? No, there is no pattern. So it's just a series of numbers. So I call that this is not a sequence. Because sequence means what? It should have a definite rule. A definite rule, another common difference is there, we call that rule as arithmetic progression. If it has a common ratio, then we call it as a geometric ratio. Or in general, it may have a rule. Say for example, I'll write 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Yes, it's not AP, it's not GP, but yes, it has a rule. What is the rule? Perfect squares. So next term easy to guess. What is the next term? 36. Next 49. So what is the difference between these two series? The second series has a rule, a definite rule, correct? Wherein the first series is not having a rule, but yet it is a sum of numbers, correct? In the same way, now what I can do, maybe if I can able to construct or find a rule for all the elements of the matrix. Did you understand what I'm doing? I'm trying to find the rule for all the elements of the matrix. Yes, I can do that. Using that rule, what I can do, I can construct the matrix. Say for example, I'll tell that the rule is you have to construct an element Aij such that it is I plus j by 2. You understood the rule? What is the rule? I plus j by 2. And I'm telling you to construct a matrix A which consists of elements Aij and of order say 3 cross 2 anta karitini. What is the meaning of 3 cross 2, students? It should have 3 rows and 2 columns. So now can I write the general thing like A11, A12? First time bariyakagala nanu. A21, A22, and next is A31, A32. Isthatane matrix A nanu construct madbekagirodu. So ಈಗ A11 rule ಏನು? What is the rule?
First
I plus j by 2. I mean, I ಏನು 1, j ಏನು 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 by 2, 1. Did you understand how I fitted the first row, first column? But second row, first column may not be 2. It depends on the rule. What is the rule that I have defined in this problem? I plus j by 2. Andre 3 plus 1 by 2. Is it 3 by 2? And here also it will be 3 by 2. But note that please, it is not symmetric. Why it's not symmetric? Because it is a square matrix. So 2 plus 2 by 2. 2. 3 plus 1 by 2. 2. 3 plus 2 by 2. 5 by 2. Did you understand how I construct a matrix? Understood? What is the rule I have used in this construction, students? I plus j by 2. Anna one the thought process na induce. Any doubt?
No.
So I guess you people are familiar about symmetric matrix, skew-symmetric matrix, scalar multiplication of a matrix to construct a matrices of this type. Operation
Yes,
of
sir.
matrices bandre sum and difference ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. Transpose ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. In determinants expansion ಬಂದ್ರೆ 3 cross 3 determinant expand ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. 2 cross 2 expansion ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಈಗ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ. With all these concepts, there are some other 3-4 concepts that we have to learn that we will be learning in the next week. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
sir.
then I'll stop the class.
Pragnadeepa, Learning Center for Mathematics, Science and Commerce students. Classes from 7th standard to 12th standard. Download Pragnadeepa app from Play Store.
Pragnadeepa.
Pragnadeepa, Learning Center.